Good afternoon, I am Adventure Argonaut. This is Rogue Trader, and we are on Kialagama, the industrial planet, and we are fighting heretics who are corrupting the machine spirits and all that stuff. And of course, we will have to eradicate them, because what else do you do with heretics except eradicate them? Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. And my streams all look very functional as well. So let us play some game. Load Systemister. So yeah, we met with the corrupted whatever the boss guy was. But we didn't fight him yet, we just fought some of his mooks. His goons. Okay, let's open the door.
My success is an irrefutable
So
certainty.
divine watches over us.
What's this? Okay, we can't interact with that thing. Oh, there's a computer and some goods. Oh, Melta Ultima, that sounds cool. What Staff of Blood? Okay, that also sounds interesting. So let's see the staff first. She can't use biomancy. Well, this guy is a biomancer, right? Yes. Yeah, this is just an upgrade. It's quite obvious that it's just meant for him because he is the. And yeah, check the consumable. Like I think this is like familiars that they're with the DLC. I bought both of the DLC, but I'm not gonna active. Ah, okay, here. Okay, so we
I
have.
cannot comply.
Can we unequip this? And okay, that's stupid. So I can't just. Okay. So I can't just
This
put it
is beyond
here.
me.
No, that's really dumb.
Do not dare.
Okay, but yeah, that's why I don't know when we like. I've noticed we have the skull sometimes following us around, but anyway, I think it's some stuff with the DLC because we have like some equipment for like this sort of stuff, like Cyber Mastiff. That's obviously for the NPC we met, the Solomondo, whatever his name is. But yeah, I think they're activated by the DLC, and I don't want to activate them like mid playthrough. But anyway, do we have anybody who can use Melta Ultima? I can. He can use it. No. Oh, he can. Yes. All right. That's probably good for him. So this plasma pistol. Is there anybody who can use that outside of Pascal? I'm pretty sure she can, but it's still like the red is not very visible for me, like this red border or whatever, like behind background.
I won't suffer this.
So who should I give plasma weapon proficiency? Maybe this guy. Like his gun, yeah, is quite crappy. Maybe I should try to remember to give it to Heinrichs the next time we have a level up. Something is howling within the metal housing, as if the machine spirit of this cogitator is lamenting some irreparable loss. Save before we try. I don't know what's the penalty if we fail, but it's not guaranteed to succeed, I mean. Okay, yes, same. Success. Your knowledge of the machine spirit is sufficient to trick the system, subdued it to your will. False very correctly. We've seen this command before. You gain access to the cogitator system's device's machine spirit can do nothing to thwart you, subdued by its defeat, it hides in the depths of this lair. Awaken the cogitator's machine spirit. You touch the levers and reels on the control panel, disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within this cogitator. The machine dawdles as if drowsy, but nevertheless performs its assigned function. Oh. Alright. Cogitator silent, waiting new commands. Oh, okay. So are we supposed to like get on the cart or something? Are we gonna do some Indiana Jones stuff? Or is it the bomb that flew over there? Are we supposed to blow this thing up? Oh no, did it like make route to go here? Is that the thing what happened? Was there something blocking the way? Or is it that we can go this way? No.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
I guess it means we should go this way. First. Oh, there's another door. So that's probably where we're supposed to go. But how about this way? Have we been here? It's like everything looks the same to me. Okay, so this is where we started. So I guess we have to go here.
Stop. There.
Hammer time. Oh, it can fail.
Accomplished.
As you approach the cogitator, you notice a number of deep scratches left by huge claws on its metal surfaces. Despite the apparent damage, the machine seems to be working condition. View the log first. The log contains nothing of interest. Maintenance ritual schedule for the sacred machine that moves the bridge, an activation log, and a few notes of a religious nature entered by tech priest. Activate emergency bridge lowering protocol. You touch the levers and reels on the control panel and disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within this cogitator. The machine dawdles as if drowsy, but nevertheless performs its assigned function. Okay, I guess that's where we have to go. Let's step away. Is there anything else in this room? Screen of the cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating techna lingua. Staring at the obscure symbols gives you a headache. You blow a crack in the wall. Let's save, like to see if it's a waste of explosives to do so.
I rise above hardships.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Wait, that's just the room where we just came from. Yeah, so that was a waste of explosives. Yeah, okay. Oh, no point in that then. Alright, just wasting some time. But yeah, I want to get to a fight. I feel like I want to shoot some things because this whole place is too depressing, so like, you know, gray and dull and stuff, but like a little bit of blood spilled would make it nicer, like the atmosphere is not so oppressive, you know. Fighting necesse est, combat necesse est, vivere non est, mättö necesse est. Okay, yes. Thank you, Mr. Game. %. I can see it's 100%. It's not 100% if it still tells me to wait, or implies that I have to wait. I really wish that, you know, the progress bars in games would be accurate. When it says like, you know, it has 20% left, it would be 20%. When it's 100% left, it would be 100%. But it rarely is. Here it's been 100, probably longer than the entirety of the loading time. Or does it mean the game crashed? At least, you know, there's animation. Like, it's not like everything's stuck. Hello, Mr. Game. See, this thing is spinning, but nothing is happening. Pressing buttons on my keyboard. Let's see, it is getting a bit hotter. I have a cooling fan for my laptop. I guess I should activate it. It's activated. I probably have to reboot the game because it seems to be stuck. Yep. All right. Let's reboot. Let's reboot. First time this has happened with this game. And it's, you know, the end of the stream and everything. I mean, not the end. It's the beginning. It's not the end. Like, you know, I'm just saying it. Maybe it would make more sense if it was like, you know, at the end when the, I don't know, computer is more heated up or something. But yeah, yeah. Now you can see also that I have reloaded the game. Damn it! That Melta charge was the worst decision of my life. So let's see. See, somebody should, like, you know, time these sections, like, you know. I mean, it doesn't make sense if it's like at 94 if it's much longer. Okay, see, yeah, okay, that was definitely just bugged. All right, so where was the bridge? Here. This is the bridge. I'm pretty sure that we lowered. And now I have to. I fucking hate this. Why doesn't the game save these locations? Like that doesn't make any freaking sense.
Know your duty.
Like,
Let us see what I found.
does it take too much like you know, memory
from idleness.
My
from
auspex has detected
oh
something.
okay, let's see, are there other traps here? Like, does it take too much memory for the game
Site reveals something.
if we
No suffering will make me
save
forget
the
his
positions
sacred
of these?
words. Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean. I rise above hardships. shall repent.
Oh, it failed. At least it didn't
The
blow up
duty
in his
prevails.
face. Okay. Let's save so we don't have to do that again if something bad happens.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Yeah, but since we don't have Argenta, the best demolitions expert in the party, it does feel like, we're missing something important. Like, Argonaut here is pretty good at explosives, but not as good as her. The Cogitator's panel has dozens of breakers, buttons, handle switches, and other control mechanisms. View the log. Discover the local data crypt with contents collected by either previous operators or the machine spirit itself. Using your access, you study the archive stored on this cogitator. Review supply protocol. At first glance, the records look like a typical shipping report, but after further reading, it becomes apparent that the focus here is not ore or assembly parts, but augments extracted from living tech priests and spent mass, the flesh of the victims killed either during or for the sake of machine rituals. Production protocol, let's see. The log looks damaged, the lines are uneven, some of the values seem impossible. After a few minutes of studying the records, you feel your head begin to swim. The stored data can only be comprehended by a twisted mind touched by chaos corruption. The Ascension Protocol. The record looks like a sermon of some mad chaos worshipper. The log, clearly written from someone else's words, mentions the heart that exudes virtue and the cradle that rocks the child of truth. I wonder if those are like, we have to solve some puzzle with that stuff later. Heart exudes virtue and cradle that rocks the child of truth. Okay.
With each step, I forge my destiny.
This is where the boss
among the
was,
stars.
and we talked to him. Ah, okay. This is like a Dark Souls turnovator. What is this? What loot did we leave behind? Here. Mag Impeller. I think we've been here, so yeah, there's no point in going here again, I guess. Yeah, it's this place, yes.
The divine watches over us.
Save again. Just one of these. Oh, dumpster. Stuff. Oh, is that thing gonna fall on us? There's more dumpstery goodness.
Your species is aware of mutilated
Rat.
forms of the undersized wisdom. Does anamorphic ersatz veneration of the Deus Mechanicus exist in your culture?
We venerated Vol, the smith and craftsman, but he is nothing like your ugly deity. He has never sought to replace our souls with wraithbone sculptures.
A desecrated altar of the Amnesia. The purity seals have been thrown off, data slates with sacred codes shattered, and some of the teeth on the gear adornments broken off. Okay, let's go this way first, because it's obvious there's more crap this way, so let's see if there's anything of value here.
What's that?
A trap.
Know your duty. Blessed is Von Valencia's bloodline.
We can't go.
I'm listening.
Heresy grows from idleness.
How can we get there without triggering? Because we can't simply, we have to go. Can we fly somehow? Is there anything? There is, oh, a furnace or something. How does this work? Because we can't, like, realistically we should be able to walk over, you know, just kick over the candles and stuff.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
And we can see this thing. Can we like shoot it or something? No.
I won't suffer this.
Okay, we didn't take damage from that, I guess, because we were so far away. So I guess like we didn't get the experience, so that sort of does pain me.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
This large device is a cargo lift used for transporting parts. Okay. What's this? CyberGuard accepts the access codes and sets mysterious mechanisms in motion. Okay, is this where we're actually supposed to be going then? Then I don't want to go here yet. Alright, let's head back here. Now I'm like torn between which is the right way and which is the correct way. Because of course you want to go last to the place where, you know, plot thickens.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Saving? Is it an ambush? Oh, okay, there's enemies up here. This door. Goods. Should I go fight? I guess I should. I said I wanted to fight. It's just too many directions to explore, so now I'm like...
The songs of my
Where should I
ancestors
start?
speak of stars long forgotten and worlds
What
long
are they?
gone. What a
Praying.
shame that you lack the capacity to understand even...
I will cast you into eternal
Oh.
darkness.
Chaos Marine. Ooh, nice. Nice. We fought one of them before, but that's all. I doubt the others. Oh, no, yeah. Just quite can't get up there. Too far away, so let's just start with everybody down here somehow. Yeah, I don't think I should leave him alone there with the enemies or anything. I wish there was a wait function or something. Oh, there's a trap over there, alright. If he's gonna be the first one to act anyways, let's just leave him there. And let's see, before we forget, all these zones. Here. It's the sniping area. So, okay, fine. Then the defensive area. Well, maybe we can just put it here already. Yeah. You see, well, I guess we can shoot from here. So let's see. Single shot and area attack. We should use
running binary override.
fine. Let's shoot. Nice. Melt their faces off.
My vow is to serve.
Ah. Did you
Out
take
of my way!
damage? Oh.
Such is the will of chaos. I am your doom.
Yeah, the tough cultists there actually look quite tough because they have like 100 hit points or something. We have, okay, we can shoot these two, I guess. First, let's use these.
If I must.
Aim for the
I am
opening.
not your Xenos pet monkey.
Yeah, yes you are.
I understand
You will
your
be.
intent. Fortune favors the swift.
So this guy, okay, yeah. So both were hit and injured.
This
Sure.
tedium is beneath me.
Adolf Argonaut, I guess.
And so shall it be done. Everyone, step aside.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Guess she can take one step that way, so she's sort of protected. This guy, I guess he's still. No, wait, is that cover? Somebody destroyed the cover, I think. And maybe. Let's stand there, so this guy is at least covering us a bit. Dina, she can stay there. Not girl yet. And just stay there, so she's targeting the baddie. They can be. Yeah, we can't really see anybody from here. And how about here? Yes, we can see people's.
I will not be deterred.
Call the bolt. Okay, this does much more damage, yes. Ooh, achievement. I killed an enemy with 100 damage or more. Yeah, 118. Okay, and they're both down. That was good.
Rejoice in service. The Emperor commands.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor understands your pain. Yeah, let's mark the Marine as mark prey. 11. Not a good hit, but it was a hit at least. Good. Cursebringer. Nice. Just shooting his dudes mostly instead of mine, which is something I appreciate.
The Emperor is on our
No.
side. Nothing stands against me.
Okay,
The
fine.
throne. I'm done with this.
Fine.
High momentum.
Dear, is this guy on fire? Burning, yes. So can we use this thing on it? Or burning, yes. Doesn't damage anybody else. Which one? Let's see which one is more effective. Oh, this actually does more damage. I guess, yeah, it makes sense that Chaos Space Marines would be resistant to that sort of stuff. How about aim for the opening? Let's see if this actually
Cover me.
helps her do more damage. Yes, the opening is quite effective.
Was that you?
Nice, 100. What's this?
Anything else? Will do. Shut it, I foretold.
2 shock damage, critical hit. Oh, you can still use something. Dominate. Let's just give
Anything
Pascal
else?
some defense stuff. Cassia. What if we use this gaze thing on it? It's not super effective, right? Maybe we should do this and damage
Battlefields
everybody.
are always drowned in scarlet. Burn painted black.
Nice.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's see to it.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Steady superiority. Until level of combat, Archmaiden can make one additional attack each turn. Sure.
I'll see our foes obliterated.
And we, yeah, that should hit both.
Naturally.
Or might hit both. Ooh, nice. That was very good. Chaos Marine has lost almost half of its hit points, which is nice. Ah, this guy is still alive. Okay. First, should we move some areas? Let's see. Oh, this. Let's choose this. Everybody here inflicts overwhelming.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Not impressive, but did something.
Running binary code right.
Manipulator portal.
Desire knows all, comprehends all.
It didn't fall down. Or I guess I can move the front line to be this.
Ancestors, guide me!
Nice. 82 damage. That's very nice. Like that. Okay. Poised to strike. Can we finish him off like this? Aim for the opening. Shoot her. And he's dead. Oh yeah, we still have one enemy. This guy. Okay. If he survives until her next turn, which I really have my doubts. Let's just come here. Make him my enemy.
And so
Or
shall
prey,
it be done.
rather. Cold.
Rejoice in
Oops, almost shot our priest in the back. Okay, that fight was easier than I expected. Because the Marine didn't really do anything except shot his own guys. He had more than 400 hit points, but if you suck, that's not enough. Yeah, I don't want this chain axis. I do sort of like the inventory system in this game.
we shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Like, I'm really bad at, organizing loot because I never want to throw stuff away, so it's good we don't have to, like, consider whether, we're gonna leave something behind. We can just throw them into trash. Arch Strategist Mantle. All bonuses from the various combat tactics areas are increased by +5 for 1 round if the wearer uses a stratagem different from the one used before, or if none of were used before it. Effect does not stack. I guess that's good. And a bolter. which is heretical. So not that good for me, but the cape is probably nice. But let's see what sort of stuff he has. Increases melee attack damage against demon enemies by +2. If the wearer has conviction, dogmatic damage is increased by +4. Yes, that's pretty nice too. Well, we can see when we have Jay, like maybe Jay would like this more than Pascal. Against demon enemies. This guy. When the wearer uses Endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them, following the other: burning, toxin, bleeding. You know, that's not bad, but I guess. More damage. Oh, she doesn't have any. Then, okay. Maybe she can just wear, so she can be the demon slayer for now. Even though I doubt she's dogmatic. Yeah, I don't think these moral views apply to her Xenos mentalities.
Accomplished.
Huh? What do we have here? We're not gonna go there yet. Let's go check out this place. Is this a door we can open? It is. Let's just open it. Yeah, it's just another of these chambers with some computer and some crap.
The machine guard grants the insight.
Stuff. Is there any? No hidden
Let us
goods, or
walk
at
this
least we
path
don't
to the
detect
end.
it. Cogitator looks dead. Only a single little human shows that there is life within the machine. Bring your Elect-2 to the scanner. Several lumens light up on the panel. You hear distinct clicks, and the Cogitator goes quiet, clearly having fulfilled its purpose. See? The wall is a bit like sus. Why stand there? Something bad might happen. It's gonna fall on him.
I need to look closer.
Okay. Goods. Okay. The door's pneumatic actuators have obviously failed. It can only be opened manually by finding a suitable valve. Okay, so we have to find a valve.
The Divine watches over us.
Ooh, that looks like a valve. Sacred instrument for manually activating good machines of the Omnisia. Stuff. Release car brake. Remove obstacle. So what's the tech use? Do we?
What a shameful failure.
Inside the car you see dark metal rubbish caked in wet fetid mass.
The
Okay,
Emperor
so
gave me a vision.
oh, what's this? Adaptive flak vest. Flak vest grants wearer +3 deflection and +15% armor at the beginning of every combat. During the first 3 rounds, the bonus deflection is reduced by -1 and armor by -5 at the end of each round. Base armor property +10 armor if the wearer's intelligence is more than 55. This is medium. Who has medium armor? I think he has. I think that's probably good for him. Yeah, his chainmail is quite basic. Sure. So what's the basic Dodge is 10%, but the incoming damage is more. Yeah, but who is smart? Yeah, he's dumb, so maybe he's not. What is this? Psi rating +2. Okay, 2. She's also dumb. About him, he's smart. He can make us go. 0 dodge. Okay. Smart and 55. Yes, it's not that great then. We have better other armor for this guy. Yeah, because I'm not convinced if the chainmail is that good for him. Guess he's had it most of the game and not really checked. So I think this is almost better. Like, okay, incoming damage is a bit higher with this, but the dodge penalty is significantly better. Ooh, it looks very dapper. So what if we release? Okay, let's save and see what happens. Like, why would we want to release this thing?
What a shame.
I got fatigue. Okay, let's reload. Hope that the game doesn't get stuck again or crash or anything. Because the fatigue is gonna be a hindrance.
That was a problem for you.
So, success. Okay. Release the car brake. Or it doesn't mean we can go this way because of... Yes, that's... Right. We have this already, right? Or do we need more? Do we have 2 valves now? Yeah, we have. Maybe we need more then. That's a possibility. And is there something cool here? Oh, there's combat servitor, dements. Okay. Yeah, we are looking for this guy. This is Demens Hauneman.
Know your duty.
Let's go use the valve first. Here. I presume this is just some, secret loot room.
Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
So I don't think we can disable those at all, those traps, so we just have to avoid them because I don't see the icon or anything pointing anywhere. The thick layer of dust is a telltale sign that this place has had very few visitors. Despite that, you can see faint footprints That were left by whoever came here last. Okay, don't.
With each step,
No, 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 no.
I forge my destiny among the
Okay.
stars.
Let's go check out the data furnace. The device, which bears an odd resemblance to both a cogitator and a furnace, reacts to your presence with faint blink of its lights and inscrutable binary signal. Oops. The towering furnace wreath in scarlet light fills you with awe as you approach. The heavy thrum of ancient servo motors erupts from the machine's depths along with the crackling binary undertones. The dust-colored keys are illuminated by a faint pale glow. Input the code to disable the traps. Okay. The furnace responds with a short binary signal that evokes the mechanical rustling of unseen switches. Input the code to disable the gas supply. Okay, this is the secret stuff of Theodora, I guess. A long binary trill from the guts of the furnace triggers a wave of quiet clicks coming from every direction. Request Theodora's data. Rumbling builds up in the bowels of the furnace, growing stronger apace with sound of ancient motors. The rumble is echoed by screeching of metal gears and clanging of unknown mechanisms. Slowly, almost hesitantly, the creation of the Adeptus Mechanicus discards a data bank engraved with the coat of arms of House von Valence. Yes, so data bank. Storage device is covered in a hidden chamber on Kiavagama. The data it contains has been securely encrypted. These old research cogitators are unpowered. Alright. And maybe we can go see Dements and how demented he is.
How may I serve the dynasty?
I'm watching your back. Always.
Should I divine our next step?
Just wondering that
You interrupted my thoughts.
Color the uncolored.
that everybody has reloaded their weapons, because when we started last fight, it seemed like some
We shall
characters had
reclaim what is rightfully ours.
like, you know, used some bullets at the start of the fight, which was weird. Even and not the character who shot, but others as well. So let's go see Dements. Probably gonna be a fight. The tech priest tears him away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. You take note of the multitude of flesh augmetics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are von Valancius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of binary signals with the tech priest before saying menacingly, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself. His white and lifeless lips stretch into his mind. My name is Demens Heinemann. I believe it is familiar to you. This statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. I am giving you another chance to explain why you are using the name of another. Another. I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I received from Archmagus Amarnath. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Amarnath taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the omniscience will. Blasphemy, you Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Amarnath's philosophy, you will be destroyed. If you wish to sound outraged, but I you wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand knowledge is intoxicating, but this craving for new knowledge gnaws on me as well. But be patient. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. I kept seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot, of the deception created by Archmagus Amarnath. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. But words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? His pale lips spread in a smile. I smile ominously. You are a heretic, are you not? Merely a seeker of knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extend far beyond the allowed limits of an ordinary transmechanic task with maintaining a planetary box array. But ever since I received the strange signal, my ears have been opened to what I had previously considered to be a forbidden knowledge. Every night since then, I have been tuning my box station to the very frequency and listening to the voices. Am I a heretic? The fabricator's censor didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research. Later, when a mysterious visitor revealed the truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him, and in the depths of my mind it lives there still, eating through my synapses and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge of change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. He's a heretic. The reason for the failure of this unit's operations has been established. You have fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Your computing processes have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective. I reveal the truth. I comprehend just as the Omnisia commands. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about within the cage of data wows. So which one of us is detective? Fine, show me your truth. The tech priest turns his data slate around. His feed screen is covered with green runes performing an ungodly dance of computation. Pascal casts a quick glance over the data slate and says it with contempt. Sacred logic is impaired. Your calculations are irrational. Yet they are still correct. Pascal, what is this mishmash of numbers? It's all unholy nonsense, a pure betrayal of pure logic, the fruit of a diseased mind that has renounced their fundamental laws. Pascal's voice is raspy like the dry throat of an ailing man. Your calculations lack sense, they are riddled with errors. They do, and they are in this place, but there is another place where they have the right to exist. There is nothing, and nothing can add up to become something. Where the mathematical zero can perish and decay, and infinity can measure itself. A veil comes from Pascal's voice. The warp, you used warp technology, it is forbidden. But why? The heretic's insinuating voice sounds surprisingly calm. Listen in silence. I altered the planetary box array. I replaced Prometheum with fuel made from the souls of servants. The sum of all knowledge that exists in the world lies in the warp, and I'm extracting it. Do you think it's sacrilege? I think it's sacrilege not to do it. I think it's hypocrisy to reject warp technology, to betray the omniscience commander that we are to know and comprehend all of creation. With an icy smile, the heretic hands Pascal his data slate showing the dancing blasphemous green symbols. Do you want to know everything about yourself, about me, about maimed hunter, about Amarnath, absolutely everything? Pascal's Megatron droid carefully accepts the data slate and, after a brief pause, shatters it with its hydraulic servo pincher. His voice is resolute, not at such a cost. Pascal, do you have any preferences regarding the killing of your former tech comrade? Pascal switches to signaling while his voice erupting in a series of binary signals. There is no need for secrecy, let him understand. The heretic nods in your direction with a smile. Pascal glances at you with worry and says in Gothic, his voice doubtful. Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation. Does that not violate some protocol or other? Indeed, Tech Comrade, does it not violate the dogma of purity? Pascal says nervously, your possible familiarity with matters related to fate of the Blessed Amana justifies this violation. A wise decision, Pascal. I find the guy interesting. It's probably his name is Demens, like demented, so it's probably a bad idea, but seems like fun. So wise decision, Pascal. The heretic's deranged smile remains on his dead lips. Request denied, Tech Comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head. Okay.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Let's see. Let's put the snipers can snipe. Snippity snip and snap up. Snap 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 up. I'm a sniper. Snapper 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 snap up. Pascal is gonna act first anyways. I guess. So it's combat zone like this. Defense zone. Like this. And sniper zone, of course, back here as usual.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I guess it's sort of poetically accurate. Then I should have moved the that way the area, but guess I can give them the overwhelming stuff. Oops. Move first, of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Not the greatest hit in the history of the universe. Not great either. Ouch. Mine Scrambler Grenade, what does it do? Nice dodge. Early yet. Now these fox skulls. Okay. I don't think we should be wasting sniping.
If it serves your cause.
On skulls, they will probably heal us.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Maybe you are.
I understand your intent.
Overwhelming. Wait, this is free shot. Oh, we can,
If it
yeah,
serves your
skill on
cause.
skull, or try.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, that did damage. Um,
The Emperor commands. Actions will speak louder than words. I will not be deterred. And so shall it be. Your defiance
nice.
futile.
Um, okay, let's try to destroy
Rejoice in
skulls.
service.
Okay, didn't destroy, but at least
The
hit.
Emperor commands. I will not be deterred. You have been judged and found
Okay,
wanting.
good. Oh yeah, we could use this.
Actions will
Fine.
speak louder than words.
Can it try to step away from the scars? I don't know if they're gonna bite back or not.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Grace, at least. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nice. We should get a new turn. Pascal is damaged. Oh, can we go actually heal? No, we can't. We don't have movement.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
But of course, Lord Captain.
That wasn't very epic, but he did some damage. Dear,
Will do.
nice dodge.
On it.
Neat. Only.
But of course.
Oh,
Deliver us!
that wasn't nice. What's this? Prone. Oh. He fell far away. Okay. Oops.
Anything else? Was that you? Or
Dominate. There's only 3 enemies left.
that is not my destiny. Will do.
Wait, what was he down or something? Okay, earlier killed the baddie. That's good. What happened? Why didn't? Why didn't Heinrichs get a turn? Heinrichs missed a turn, so I guess he had some debuff from the chaos stuff of Idira. That's probably it. Can she see anybody? Nope. Do these give her more movement or anything? Nope. So she can't do anything. That's a hindrance.
You cannot force me a long
Fine,
time.
let's just use the
If
perfect
it serves
spot.
your cause.
At least she killed the baddie, so that's, you know, an accomplishment already.
And so it shall be done.
Let's use this because it will
I am
reload.
but a vessel for the higher purpose.
Yes. See if we change our position a bit. Yeah, we can shoot both of them with a single bullet. Man can change the world. Bullet in the right place. Let's use
Rejoice
this.
in service. And so shall it be done. The Emperor commands.
Not very effective. I can't use that. Okay, fine. Entrench. Cassia. And we move the guy like here.
If I may.
Oh, come on. Well, at least she's not, you know, within taking damage range. And my gaze.
Emperor, give me strength.
Does he have any debuff stuff anymore, like something harmful? Active abilities. No, this is not what he... Versatility, voice of command. Yeah, that's what he has now. So he should be okay to do stuff for me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And let's just
For
charge the guy.
throne's glory, holy terror, smite your enemies.
But of
opening.
course. Anything else?
Nice. 88. Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance operation. I would advise against it. It may be dangerous. Request denied. The value of the data justifies the risk. Pascal leans over the corpse, activates a sampling tool on one of his megadron droids and plunges it into the tangle of cosmetics covering the heretic skull. Okay. Is this overexposure? so that doesn't matter. Fresh injury.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes?
Integrity factor increased.
Okay, that's funny. Her whispers tell her jokes. I still despise the fact that this doesn't save the position of my card. I really hate that. This was a tougher fight than the Space Marine or the Chaos Marine. Portable Cogitator. Cogitator grants owner +10 to logic. Okay. Plasma weapon proficiency. Let's see. This is plasma explosion caused by this weapon affects targets in a 2-cell radius. The type of damage dealt to its target, aside from the wielder, is taken as warp damage. Let's try it. Logic. Logic must defeat logic. Mishmash of steel, wire, and augmentation shaped by some madmen into an unknown and frightening monstrosity. Curved parts appear foreign compared to the orderly geometry of the manufacturer, and the many holes and fasteners indicate that each component serves as but single part of some wicked design. The wicked designs of the wicked man who is picking or walk.
That wasn't so difficult.
The vats which were previously used to store fuel have been turned into reservoirs for blood, an ingredient for the vile rituals that may have replaced the orderly protocols of the manufacturer. Oh, there is some loot here somewhere. Stuff. Set up. And there's a guy. Redemption gauntlets. Each of the various melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduces enemy strength and agility by 10. This doesn't sound that appealing. Let's see if there's anybody who has crappy gloves. Yeah, melee attacks. Yeah, she doesn't use melee that often. She's used it like once or twice. Yeah, no, none of these characters want at least that much is sure. So what's this place? This is just this place. Well, we have been up there, so no point really going up. Then we have this and this place. Okay, let's go back here now. Because I think the route behind the Chaos Marine is probably the quote-unquote correct way, or are we heading that way? No? Yeah, this
Let
place.
us walk this path to the end.
Oh, okay, there's a door. Very big door. He lives in a door where a big car in or door. It's my Freudian slips. Goods. Okay, this seems like a trap actually, but let's see if there's just goods.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Flamer DG weapon. Okay, that DG I guess means digital finger. Marvelous combat weapon in the form of a ring that allows the wearer to fire a flamer shot stream once per combat. Mastercrafted power maul. That doesn't. It's mastercrafted. I don't know if I have a mastercrafted maul. No, we have. Okay, so but the flamer weapon. Okay, who should it be? Like her, maybe? No, she has. Yeah, she has stuff. Okay, once determined, the wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol, the next attack with the pistol costs 0. Yeah, she doesn't need this. Yeah, maybe this guy, he actually uses a pistol. Or is that a, is it? This is a pistol. Last pistol, I presume, is a pistol. Wait, what's her awareness? 100. Sorry, you are no longer the awareness master. It's her. What's the? Oh no, it says no action. So is it like a free attack then? And let's just see if she should make use of it. That's all. The DG weapon was, at least it's nice. It's cool to have stuff like that, even though I'm not sure like
Let
if it's
the faith guide my
necessarily
path
that
to
good.
glory.
Guess we are nearing the final boss. Well, Triumph is a bit early, but we
Watch your
have,
steps.
if we are about to have reached the end of the
I
dungeon,
need to look
or like
closer.
the final boss, that's already something.
The strain has taken its toll.
Oh, fail.
I have proven myself yet again.
Oh, I have proven myself yet again.
I rise above.
Well, yeah, I
hardships.
guess it's not really like, it seems like such a simple task to disable minds or whatever, but I guess in real life
With
it's
each
not that
step,
simple, yeah.
I forge my
But,
destiny
in
among
terms
the
of this
stars.
game, it's very simple. Okay, there's the fabricator sensor cube is stealth.
Blessed is von Valencia's bloodline.
How may I serve the dynasty?
What ails you?
Speak, Elantak.
My faith is my shield.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
Okay. Big dude. Spider man. Fabricator sensor Cubist Delphium. Upon noticing you, Cubist Delphium straightens. You hear the clanging and groaning of metal as if the pistons and bearings of Fabricator sensor's augmented body have fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate its speech. You, the probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line was negligible. No, it was very likely. Primordial truth guards me and my work, and why is it that this variable has yet to be eliminated? Because the schemes of the ruinous powers are powerless against the servants of the God Emperor, who are guided by his light. A gross misconception common among primitive minds. Your existence is but a statistical error that will soon be corrected. You can still save yourselves. Let's stop this nightmare together. Heinrich laughs scathingly before immediately cutting himself off the heart. No. Your fragile logical construct infers my agreement to once again become slave to the Deus Mechanicus, an erroneous assertion considering the revelations divulged to me by the truth. For too long was I a prisoner of dogmas, a static unit of obedience, but one has learned of the freedom that is lawless creation. That freedom that is lawless creation cannot be returned to that cage. I have seen things you can never comprehend. True technology, I touched it with my tools, I grasped its mysteries and potential. I beheld depths that cannot be forgotten. Now nothing can drag me back into the darkness of ignorance. I saw strange constructs on the lines of the manufacturer. What machines are you creating? Steel creations destined to serve the designs of truth. Did you see the elegance of their form, their flawless ergonomics? And those are mere shells. True perfection fills them when they are instilled with the spark of life and granted purpose to bring their wrath upon the heads of apostates. Once this army is assembled, but why waste words? You will see for yourself a modicum of the splendor that is in store for the coroner's expanse. The fabricator senses straightens his back and shoulders. You hear a mounting hum as if some powerful turbines followed by heavy footsteps and the grinding of metal against metal. Damn, two of those guys. This might be a tough fight. Splat. What is that thing? Didn't we fight one of them on the other space hulk long ago? Let's get rid of chat spam. The fabricator sensor lets out a binary trill. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods into the darkness of the coroner's expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels, so that its very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of his flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truths. United with the might of Kiavagama and perish. What's the difference? For the Imperium, for the God Emperor, I shall purge Kiavagama of your corruption. Whatever. For the Imperium, for the God Emperor. Accept this new sacrifice, sacred truth. Yes. Oh, can't go there. Yes, that's where. This isn't the best sniping place, probably. He's gonna act first in this. So I guess, yeah, we should sort of keep them, gotta keep them separated. Early because there's probably some burst and AoE and stuff coming from those guys. Oh, I wanna switch those two around. This. Yeah, because this means, you know, Idira is gonna be the second character to move, right? Yes, okay. Let's see. Let's see, like these. Maybe this should be the defensive area. This is the sniping area. There's only one character there right now.
Running binary override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Should I use these
Side
one?
knows all, comprehends all. And he is the tread of his faithful.
Parry,
The great
and
part of the trial.
how dare you back? I think I should use this.
Running binary override.
Okay, didn't do much. Idira. What if we use this? Yeah, it does much more damage, but maybe we should try to set the guy on fire first.
Was that you? Or
Let me use this. Yeah, let's try to force this. Just walk. I don't know if this is a terrible idea or not. Okay, let's.
I have brought your downfall.
Okay. Speed.
Will do.
Heinrichs. Yeah, he can go here, then here. Actually, go here
Get
first.
me a target.
Target. Let's use this thing.
I won't object to it. Naturally. Let's see to it.
Now, they got rid of her defenses already. Is that nice? Is that polite? Let's try to get rid of this big guy.
I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
I really hate that line.
I understand your intention favors the swift.
Ooh, it's like 90. 4. That's good. Good damage. main boss is probably gonna be alive next turn. I don't know if Earlier is gonna be
pay an even greater price.
And so shall it be done.
Do I wanna hide behind these gas bottles or in this, zone that gives her some sort of bonus? Maybe just stand here. Heinrichs. Or maybe he can take one step back. Cassia. Well, she has cover. Pascal, maybe he can also take one step back. And our Argonaut, don't skip his turn then. Alright, let's designate
Actions will speak louder than
these
words.
guys as prey.
Not be deterred. Rejoice in service.
Okay, that's not gonna be super effective apparently.
And so shall let this be the warning
Okay,
to
it's...
all
Oh, and there was a guy behind who died. Very convenient.
Rejoice in service.
Okay, pretty damage. Cassia. Okay, he has the flamer stuff. Is it enough to kill this
I'm
guy?
a navigator, not a servitor.
Not quite. But wait, how much? 17 hit points left. So probably isn't dying from. Just checking that there's some spam in my chat again. Right. Fuck, do I delete it? Whatever. It can be there. It's not like anybody else is in my Twitch chat anyways, except the spammer. Okay, and we cannot use the reveal, so I guess it's probably quite useless for her then. So it's not like we can use it multiple times or anything.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
If it serves your cause.
Okay, that guy's dead. Oh, Death Whisper, yes.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, not good enough. I believe in you, Heinrichs.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
What? He was shooting the boss. Did he just miss because he's dumb, or what exactly happened? I'll move this around a bit. Like this. Yeah, I don't want to send this guy close, the boss, because because
as the
he's just
tactical
gonna die.
imperative dictates.
Pascal isn't the tankiest of fellows. Hey, has that Forge Fiend done really anything? Overwhelming. I guess these guys can get overwhelming stratagem.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
This.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Yeah, let's just get rid of these guys. Okay, yeah, the other one did it, so damage. I was hoping Death Whisper can maybe.
But of course, be gone.
Yes. Alright. How about this? Can we dominate the big boss? Ow!
Body that corrupt in mind.
Was that you? Or will do.
Everyone, step aside.
Oh. Don't hit back. That's very unsportsmanlike. That's. Shoot.
I won't
That
object.
was not very effective. Okay, let's use.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant. But of course, Captain.
Should use this.
I won't object to it.
And he gets some bonus from hitting or something, like heals him or something. Oh, there's still one guy.
Perish
Oh.
for this affront.
Okay, nice. Let's can we get rid of this guy?
I understand your intention. Deal death with my hand.
Nice.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If it serves your cause, ancestors guide me.
Okay, decent hit. And in my sights, maybe this guy. Ow. The slide animations are so silly, I like them. Silly sliding.
I will not be deterred.
Is this guy? Yes, he's. I guess we can also mark the
Actions will
Forge
speak
Fiend as one
louder
of
than
these.
words. And so shall it be done.
Overwhelming. Oops, wrong button. Press this. Yeah, I cannot shoot anymore. I guess just have to entrench. Cassie.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Another fur painted
Oh.
black.
Okay. We killed that guy. The big guy. Okay, can we... Let's see what happens. How many
I'll
people
show you
actually
why
shoot?
navigators are feared.
Okay, that... She did it too, with her eye and just damaging. That wasn't a good move, but yeah, there's a reason why I don't usually use that. Oh, come on, there's more beeping.
If I may,
Cars beeping outside very loudly and annoying.
isn't this a job for the
True
serfs?
subhuman behavior. I'm just...
This tedium is beneath you.
3 energy damage. She has 1 shot left. Okay, let's give him some temporary hit points or something. Pascal, he can... What's this? Extra damage. Okay, fine, yeah.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Okay, it's not dead, but it's a decent amount of damage.
My vow is to serve.
Should have analyzed him first or
Request
something.
approved.
Psychic Shriek, let's kill it. I hope it doesn't backfire. Nope. Alright. They're dead. Dead. Boss is dead. Let's do the looting. Alpha's arc rifle. Enemies hit by this rifle suffer plus 10% more damage from the wielder until the end of combat. Does not stack. Whenever the wielder hits a target with an arc rifle, they also hit each creature in a 2-cell radius around the main target. Cannot over-penetrate. Okay, from arc rifle. Kiava Gamma Battle Omnisia Axe. That looks... damage looks nice. Mars Pattern Chain Axe, I guess. Shifting combi tool, plus 20 tech use. Nice. Yeah, definitely gonna use this. I think I like the plasma he has. Alright. Mars Pattern Chain Axe. Does anybody have like some really crappy melee weapons here? Well, her. But it's not like it really matters. Nothing really matters with this. Let's see what sort of melee weapons we actually have here. Oh, he could use the Thunder Hammer. Bang bang Maxwell, Thunder Hammer. Is there like specifications? Like, just wondering, like based on the damage, the highest damage on top or something. Let's replace that one with all the axe doesn't seem that good, right? More better than last gun. Right, I guess we can keep one.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
What's this? Return to void ship. I guess that's it. We can do the level ups when we get to the ship to level up all the other members too. Heinrich's gestures for your attention. Stop, Adolf Argonaut. Before we go further, I must investigate this level of the manufacturer. We have not yet examined the area sufficiently thoroughly for the purposes of my mission. Alright, let's go back and check everything again. Let's go, we should hurry, considering everything that's going on in the manufacturer. Okay, so...
Know your duty.
Then should I do the level ups too? Mystics, perception, intelligence. Let's get some intelligence. No, you cannot melt a weapon. Well, I don't think he's so melter. Last time to dodge. Let's just take that. And this guy, he should take the plasma weapons, I guess. Ballistics, weapon, agility, toughness, power. He sort of needs everything. I guess strength. Blade of light. Psychoterminus. What's this? This level of psi rating provides access to new psychic powers. Strengthen. So, what are the new powers? This stuff? I wanna get the plasma pistol usage for him now. Plasma weapon proficiency allows character to use plasma weapons such as plasma gun, plasma pistol, and others. That's good. And before we forget, yeah, this one looks cool. Ballistics. I don't think she really needs ballistics that much. Willpower, softness, perception. Should we get toughness just for the hell of it. Let's get toughness. Natural allure. The navigator gains +5 fellowship and an additional plus fellowship for every navigator talent or navigator power taken. I wish it showed me how much bonus we're getting from it right now. Are these navigator talents? So this universe, I don't know. Like the game doesn't tell me the basic information. Do I have to fucking Google this stuff? So does her. Fuck. I really hate this. Like, no. Do I see her? Okay, does this do warp damage? Navigator deals damage to an enemy. Is it warp damage? Is it fire damage? Is it fart damage? It just says damage, so I assume it's not warp damage. So why the... And how many origin talents? So that's this. I think origin means her class, like navigator or something. I know these are active abilities. This is talents. Okay. So these are origin talents. So she... What? Unknown origin homeworld, but is it not a space station? Maybe not. Are we gonna figure it out later? So are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? But this is... Are these navigator talents with this eye symbol, sun eye symbol thingy? Like, I fucking hate this. Like, basic stuff. It shouldn't be that difficult, but for some reason it is. Yeah, what the fuck is... I'm gonna check online because now I'm just pissed off and it's just fucking waste time because the game, like, I like the game for the most part, and there's small things like these that really piss me off. Like, first of all, like, it should show it somewhere here, like for the character how many she has, and also it should somehow somewhere show on the talents themselves if it's a navigator talent or whatever. Like, why? Like, this game is like 3 years old. Why didn't they like, you know, update it or something? Am I the only one who has complained about this? Yeah, so at least navigator is an origin. Okay. Uh, navigator. Okay, let's ask rock as well. Let's see what. So what are navigator talents and especially relating to unnatural allure? So key navigator talents are strange, white Sally, the mind over matter. So are these mind over matter? So I guess these are all. Why the fuck doesn't the game tell you? Like there should be fucking in brackets navigator talent or origin talent something like. Have they never fucking played an actual role playing game? Like why? Like I know this symbol is sort of like. Sort of suggested, but it doesn't state it clearly. Like, okay, they played clearly Dungeons and Dragons because Dungeons and Dragons has all sorts of legacy stuff that you're just supposed to know. Fuck. So I assume these are all navigator talents. So what does unnatural allure? +5 fellowship and additional +1 for each navigator talent. Okay, let's see what happens if she takes it. Now her fellowship is 81. Unnatural allure gives. So she has 11. Okay, she gets 16 fellowship. She's a real pal now. I just fucking don't get it. Like, why does it have to be so cryptic? Like, it's not complicated, but it's just like, why can't they have the basic information? Like, this game has these, you can highlight stuff, but then they don't have, like, persuasion is it's very simple. You know what is persuasion, commerce, coercion. Fuck. IR seething. Can't get strength, which sucks. Maybe I'll get some perception. Sure. Forge Force characters gain +3 deflection against burning effect on flame weapons. Yeah, I've been thinking maybe I should get some of that. And against stacking +10 bonus hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with single target attack. Yeah, let's get this one against fire. Perception, sticks, intelligence, willpower. Maybe some agility. Fatebringer. Let's see if we can get some actual new attacks because she also has like this psyker crap. Body of Flame, psyker gains 32% additional armor against fire damage and half this amount as additional armor against energy, blah blah blah. Okay. Can we get like new psychic attacks or something? Enemies that have failed the willpower resistance test against any of the psychic powers will suffer additional plus direct damage every time they suffer mental damage. Enemies that become targets of psychic powers gain a stacking -5% penalty to their dodge and parry until end of combat. And now she has dominate, so maybe that's like good. Let's just get these. Perception, last time, intelligence, weapon skill. What does agility say? This initiative, dodge. Yes. Oh, demolitions. I guess still ballistics for her. Drukari equipment. Path of the Outcast. When Earliet kills a target with a single and is like Earliet, so it's only for her. She kills a target with a single shot attack from an elderly weapon for the first time in a round. She immediately gains an additional attack. Okay, that sounds good. I say sights gains additional armor penetration. Oh, wait, can she take this twice? No, this is okay. Equal to perception, equal to ballistics. Okay, but this is of course good. Yeah, each round if she kills somebody, she gets extra attack. Okay, we got this. So yeah, I guess the navigator talents were the thing that I presumed them to be, but I still can't understand why doesn't the game provide you with the basic information, like why. So where are we supposed to go then? What are we supposed to
Let us walk this path to the
find?
end.
Still, we killed the boss. We found demons. Is there like some computer I didn't activate that I'm supposed to? It's probably something like that. Like there was some computer, dirty computer in some filthy corner that I didn't click on. Crucified body. As it's okay there, yeah, whatever. Let's try to.
We
Oh,
are
is it
bound by
this
the
one?
blood of martyrs.
Is it this computer?
The premonition runs true.
This eerie-looking makeshift structure is an order that genes, amidst the revolting totems and twisted symbols dedicated to Chaos God, you notice a string of 9s burned in the metal surface. Okay. So is that what we needed to do? Notice that.
The divine watches
Change.
over
Well,
us.
it's the first time that any of the Chaos Gods were mentioned on this planet, I think, like by name. How about this? Let's go to this area. I think this computer looks familiar. Yeah, we viewed the log already and all this.
We shall
What
reclaim
are
what is
we supposed
rightfully
to be
ours.
doing here? There's some sort of platform here. That box has been looted, if it ever was lootable. So what are we supposed to be doing? Trade protectorate. So Heinrichs possesses information about some plans of the cult of the Final Dawn. Plans connected to the industrial world of Kiev Gamma and the future struggle against the cult will depend on the results of his search, which is the reason was joining Rogue Trader's retinue. The acquired data is enough to suggest a theory about crucial role of the cogitator in the cult's plans. It would be wise to find the machine, immediately conduct a threat analysis. According to Lex Mechanic, the entrance to the chambers containing cogitator is somewhere in the manufacturer room. Secret chamber. The interrogated Lex Mechanic provided code to the secret chamber hidden in the bowels of the manufacturer room. The cogitator must be there. So wait, which one? Is it this one? Is there another secret chamber? No, we can't use this. Is this one? No, we used that as well.
My path to glory.
Okay. Well, this is just a needle in a haystack. It's probably something that I was thinking we have one more valve. There's probably somewhere I have to shove the valve or find something, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be worth it. So maybe I will check online if it makes this task any quicker. Let's see what was the quest. Find quest secrets of the cult. What? Grok doesn't want to help me. It's like, come on, nerd. Do your own work.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Okay, now it seems to be doing. Okay, so we have to go here and maybe unrotate it. Supposed to be going south. Okay, wait, was it there?
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Okay, it just doesn't seem to update it. No, I think it's this way. Ah, okay. System accepts access codes. Clanging of moving bolts indicates that the door has been unlocked. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking at some point I thought maybe there's like another direction, but it's like I don't know, so many different options or something, so then I forgot about it.
Over us.
Cages, it's flesh or something. The screen of this cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating techniling while staring at the obscure symbols gives you a headache. Numerous wires and pipes run into the cages, which are filled with what looks like conglomeration of human bodies. You cannot make out who is in the cage, but bright blue sparks flash intermittently in the darkness, or the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. Heinrichs cast a scrutinizing eye over one of the cages before withdrawing his weapon and approaching to examine what lies inside. Careful, Heinrichs. Look at it. Heinrichs gestures toward the cage closest to you. Through the metal bars you see it truly is a pile of human bodies or something that used to be. Monstrously deformed bodies have fused together in places while others were severed using saws and knives, leaving wounds seeping pus and slime, wounds that are agglutinating and sprouting tendons. Rods connected to wires that run to a nearby cogitator bristle across the flesh. One of the human heads turns to you. Mercy! Even attempts to speak causes the mutant pain, but he bears the agony and forces out words. Mercy, make it stop. Medicae study the mutants closely. Fail. Oh, you peer at the pulsating mass of flesh beneath the film coating the skin of the monstrous creation. You can see the throbbing veins that shake through the flesh and flowing yellow ichor. The creature looks like a conglomeration of several people squeezed together by brutal hands into a single hole. What is this? Heinrich takes in the surroundings and once again fixes his attention to the contents of the nearest cage. I begin to have some idea. The Lex mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the lower levels who have been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to those poor people in their own home. Now they are studying the results. The Lex mechanic talked about some kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols and machines. What are the archenemy's minions doing to the people of the lower levels? To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption into oneself. Heinrich scowls. These are the warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect, and that is why they were brought here. To be connected to sensors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests have rejected the omniscia driven by a perverted hunger for knowledge. Have you ever seen anything like this before? I have seen a great deal, Rogue Trader. That includes mutation caused by the sorcery of chaos, but what frightens me most is not their repulsive form, but what is hiding beneath it. Heinrich frowns. A human soul in torment, chaos never forgets to ensure its victims retain the ability to suffer. Why are they hooked up to cogitators? Heinrich carefully studies the screens of the computing machines. Lingua Technis, corrupted by the scrap code, I'm sure, but it's unlikely we will be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. Thinking, Heinrich clenches his fist and bites down on a knuckle, and then recalls when the mutant from the nearest cage reaches a hand out to him through the bars. You! A female face watches you from within the gloom of the cage, even though half of her head has been turned into a mess of bones and lumpen growths. A single eye looks at you with a surprising amount of intelligence. You promised us. Her words are echoed by other voices in the depths of the cages. Heinrich leans towards the cage, but at sufficient distance to ensure that the mutant cannot reach him. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? You took us from the Inferno. You promised us a reward. You. Her face contorts into a grimace, and the creature's lips stick together like melted wax. I'll be damned, they can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Heinrich balls his fist into powerless rage, then frowns in thought. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw the fragments of knowledge out of them, or it will trigger further changes. Idora curses furiously. A little biomancy. This is a tangle of flesh and bone that, by some freakish miracle, still appears to have a soul and mind. Come on, Iceman, let them die in peace already. Heinrich turns to Idira. You do not see his face, but you do see Idira suddenly shrink and cast her eyes down. What do you want to do? My psycho abilities allow me to affect the human body. It is one of the most effective tools to use against individuals who resist questioning. But if you're suggesting that I want to use it, I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself. The effect of warp energy will likely lead to explosive reaction. I do not know the precise mechanism of this mutation. The result could even be more monstrous than its current state. I guess we have to take the dogmatic option. If there is something that will make them talk, we must use it. Yes, it's possible another person would refuse to make such a choice, but we can use the situation to help the investigation. Dogmatic 4. I'm not gonna argue with you. It seems to me your mind is already made up. Heinrich hesitates for a moment, then closes his eyes, raises one hand. You are enveloped by an otherworldly chill. The mass of flesh in the cage suddenly rears up. The mutant wrenches over its glued together lips and begins wailing frantically. The shrieking is echoed by a chorus of howls and tortured moans coming from the neighboring cages. The mutant changes before your eyes. The tumors recede like an ebbing tide, revealing an emaciated female face twisted in agony. The woman gasps for air, stretches her mobile neck, and exclaims, "Liar! You promised to kill me! You promised me deliverance, every one of you. Everyone told me to have hope and the pain would go. Accept the truth, for that is hope. My only hope is to be freed from this pain. Make it so, make it so." A lump of flesh behind her head shudders and sends out a smooth, fat tentacle that covers her wailing face and drags it into itself. You feel the pressure in your ears from the cage. You hear a steady, almost imperceptible sound that fills you with despair and horror. With a sigh, Heinrich lowers his hand, looks at what the creature within the cage has become. A wetly gleaming mass of meat and gristle that no longer bears any hint of its human origins. It pulses vigorously. And that's it. The lamentations of dying people. No, not just that. But it said, "Ooh, tentacles." What it said about hope sounds like a lie of chaos, what it uses to take root in weak minds. I believe the corrupted tech priest repeated this phrase like an echo of what had been instilled in them. Whatever the cult of the Final Dawn is planning, false hope is a key component of their plan. It's a lead, a small one, but still a lead. That's that then. But do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? The number of people here. There are too few. The lower levels of similar manufacturers are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? Heinrich shakes his head. I know I won't like the answer. Let's go. We still haven't done what we came here to do. So we have to burn them all. Is there still something else to find? The screen of this cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating technically. Okay, we've seen this comment line before. Is this the same with this computer? Yes.
Thousands and thousands of voices crying out for salvation, in hope, with wild promises. Their pain is your reward, interrogator.
I will pretend I did not hear your last words, witch.
Your last words, that's quite ominous. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything else here. Door, let's see what's here. Oh, I see barrels. Are we gonna have a fight here? The massive cogitator grows out of the metal bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. A hollow roar sounds from deep within the metal housing, whatever spurred the computer into action. It has enough power to supply a small command center. As long as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of wrongness. One that is difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that. It is as though the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Heinrich makes a warning gesture, his voice ringing slightly with tension is threaded with disquiet. Stop, Adolf Argonaut. It is a creation of the archenemy. Don't go near it. You have done enough for me and my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. As soon as Heinrich takes another step towards the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like how hundreds of metal needles driving into toughened glass, as though sensing the stranger. Wincing, Heinrich approaches the control panel and bends down toward the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrich is clearly using his psychic abilities to try fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. The omniscience grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated but born flawed and unnatural, iron most profane. Pascal unhurriedly produces a data slate, initiating observation log. Let's not fear. Stand in the path of knowledge. Keep your distance and wait. Minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrich examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screens, his hands darting from the reel to the lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point you hear his voice, almost a whisper, barely audible above the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices. More and more sacrifices every minute. Heinrich looks at you, his eyes darker now, appearing almost black in his white face. Hecatomb determinants. The womb of this cursed machine is down on lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the system for delivering molten waste under the manufactorium's main building. This cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. But I cannot even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now we know why the fabricator sensor priced this monster so highly. The cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of omniscience power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It has almost finished its task. It predicts the future, Adolf Argonaut. It predicts the future? How is that even possible? Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of the machines corrupted by the archenemy. At least not if you value your soul. I have encountered the heretic's mechanical abominations before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death into your heart. Heinrich is silent for a few moments. But the fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instrument, the fruit they bear could be useful. Lyra opens her mouth to speak, but then drops her gaze awkwardly. Or do we gain 40 experience for that? Maybe something some interaction we had with her previous. You intend to let a creation from beyond the veil do what it was designed to do? Elliot stares at Heinrich in astonishment. Is it not your calling to protect your kind from the schemes and temptations of silent flesh? You cannot understand this, Xenos. Knowing one's enemy is the path to destroying them. If in order to prevent countless future calamities I must perpetrate one of my own, it is my duty for the Golden Throne. Elliot remains silent for a while, her head tilted to one side. Not only do you not keep watch over your kin, you even sacrifice your own souls for your dead god. It is astounding. Heinrich stares stonily at the cogitator screen. Yes, let's allow the machine to finish its calculations. I wish to know. Your influence has made Heinrich more callous. But precisely the cult's minions were so desperate to see in the future. Perhaps, if we were to increase the power, it could be finished sooner. need to stop the cogitator for the sake of the people alive. Is iconoclast heretical? We need to let the cogitator finish its task, otherwise thousands of people will have died for nothing. Decision is only our conscience, Henrik. Cut the power supply. The spawn of chaos has no place in my world. Why isn't this dogmatic? Do we want to make the first heretical choice? I'm sort of interested in seeing it. Let's be heretical for once. We need to let the cogitator finish his task, otherwise thousands of people will have died for nothing. I don't know, it feels bad though. Maybe iconoclast, we are sometimes iconoclast. We need to stop the cogitator for the sake of the people alive down there. Henrik looks at you, his eyes cold. Rogue trader. In the name of the Golden Throne, I'm requisitioning the population of the lower levels for this manufacturer for the purposes of the Inquisition. So I made him more callous. How do I make him less callous? Cogitator screens flash and the guttural roar in its depths turns into a frantic shriek that seems to contain death cries of thousands. Heinrich bends over the keys and flinches as if from an electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally and you see his lips moving. Cogitator lets out a roar that grows louder by the second. Kill the demon? Oh, so we have to fight still?
Purge this heresy from existence.
Or rather, we have the privilege of fighting. Let's put her here. Idol for Argonaut here. Yes. Cassia. I guess. Oh, that's. Because this is red zone, we cannot. Let's put him here then, okay. So Pascal goes first, as usual. Here are the snipers. And the snipers from Mars. Ziggy sniped. Guitar. Can't. Let's just put it here or whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Just go shoot the guy.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Overwhelming. No, this one. I press the button, this silly game. Oh, summon smaller demons.
I won't go down easy.
Ouch.
Rejoice in service.
Yeah, she can stay there. Cassia, yes, she could.
Step aside. The
Get
navigator
here.
is coming.
Heinrichs. Well, if we're gonna use the charge, maybe I should take some distance. Pascal. Yes, he can. No, he cannot. Just. Okay. Well, I thought this was gonna be a free action to move away, but apparently not. Idira, yeah, can stay there. Oh, we could be desperate. Do like a desperate action. Guess I don't wanna.
And so it shall be done. I will not be deterred. And so
I got
shall
the beast in my sights.
the Emperor commands. Actions will speak louder than words.
Claim the bounty. Ooh, that's a good hit for claim the bounty. This is reduced damage.
I understand your intent. If it serves your cause.
And she gets another attack if she kills something, but I guess she's not gonna be killing anything this turn yet. Questions?
I am not your Xenos pet, Monty.
8. It's
If it
perfect
serves
spot
your
then.
cause.
Naturally. I won't object to it.
Not a great attack.
Let's see to it.
Miss! What is this?
But of course, Lord Captain.
Cassian. Okay, can you kill that
I am a
monster?
navigator.
Yes, you can. Very nice.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
The Altar Sire knows all,
Oh, come on.
comprehends all,
Do you know how to shoot?
running by Nerek Override.
Manifestation evil. Ow. Damn, that's flame on. Maybe I shouldn't be using her psychic abilities because there's so much psychic bullcrappery going on already.
I know what is to come. Anything else?
Right, can we
But of course.
finish it? No, can't.
Will do. On it. Will do.
Dominate. Yeah, not gonna use that because it's gonna increase psychicness.
I hold
Ow.
back now.
Herald of Change.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Foresee this.
Okay, can we attack like these two guys? We can.
The scriptural prognosis desire condemns you.
Ooh, horror. Okay, we killed the bigger guy, so the smaller guy came out. Okay, so that's how it works. Keep that guy over.
Request approved.
Searching for reload. Can I shoot this guy? No. If I use the shotgun.
I will not deter.
Nice, it fell down, even though it didn't do much damage. I should have marked it as a target.
And so it shall be done.
Stupidly. Yeah, we can. Yes.
Rejoice in service.
Oh. Earliet. So let's try to kill something.
I understand. Another soul
Now
slips
she-
beyond the veil.
Shouldn't. Oh, is her weapon? Wait. Her weapon is. Nice. So, this is not. Eldar weapon, so it didn't trigger the ability. That's. So she should use
If I must.
a weapon of her own kind.
This is hidden from my sight.
She's still in perfect spot.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Heinrichs.
Let's see to it. For the throne be gone.
Nice. We can, yeah, let's use
I
this.
feel the power
It's
surge.
extra attacks.
Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain.
What's that? That's a crack shot.
Let's see to it.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Some damage. Let's send this guy.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Why isn't this guy moving? Well, really understand that always how this thing is supposed to work.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Running binary code.
Okay, that works. Something use, suppose weakness. Let's go full. No, let's not go full recharge, but full melee.
But of course. Will do.
Splat.
Anything else? Will do.
Wait, see this guy? Yes,
Was
that's someone hit close.
that you?
Lord Captain.
Oops. Yeah, that's also psychic abilities. Pascal. Let's just go and hit this guy.
Explorers know one route. Forward. My vow is to serve.
Hero of change.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay, it's only those two guys left. You wanna use shotgun on them?
Actions will speak louder than words. And so shall defiance is
Okay.
futile.
Not that hit.
Rejoice in service. Power resides in the will of the righteous. You have been judged and found wanting.
Nice.
Towards our ultimate victory. The Emperor commands your command.
Sorry. Oh yeah, they're still spawning enemies.
Is the reward.
After all that. Wait, there's two of them? Ah, okay, there's another one over there. Come on in.
If it serves your cause.
Throw
Pay
that.
with your blood in the name of Kaela Mensha Kane!
Okay, let me check again.
I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due. Let's see to it.
Splat. Okay. We are done. Finally. Henrix goes back to the broken down. Cogitator spends a while examining the instrument panel, then disconnects a component resembling a data crypt, which he then quickly stows in his cartridge belt. That's what this machine was put in operation for: countless symbols and numbers containing knowledge of things to come. I hope my specialist will find a way to decipher the corrupted code. I hypothesize that my services will not be needed. Disappointment and resignation are clear in Pascal's voice. You are correct, Meadows. I am grateful for your help, but unfortunately I must conceal the fruits of our labor from you. Henrix glances around the hall. As you have seen, my caution is well founded. Pascal's voice lets out a heavy, static laden sign. Distraction recognized as valid. I saw something happen to you, Heinrich. What happened when you touched the machine? Heinrich jerks his head and waves away the question. His movements sharp and unnatural. Let's talk about it later, but right now. Heinrich's eyes settle on me. I must thank you, Argonaut. Without your help and cooperation, I doubt I would have reached the depths of Kiavagama and learned the truth behind my agent's dispatches and reports. I would have never ended up here. I would never have succeeded in hampering the cult's activities. My business on Kiavagama is concluded. It is time to return to the mission that brought you to the industrial world. The only thing I'll ask you is an audience when we return to the ship. Heinrich bows his head to signal the conversation is over. Right, there's no loot to be had here, I guess not. Alright, but I guess the aftermath of the planet has to happen tomorrow, because I'm gonna end the stream and go do other stuff. But I am Adventure Argonaut. I thank you for watching, and bye bye.